Hey, it's me, Riker. Today we're going to talk about starting a brand new account in AFK Arena. So you've just started a brand new account, but you're stuck in the game and unsure what to do next. The first thing that I would do is have a look at the heroes currently available in the game. So when you click on the portraits, you can see all of these heroes currently available. There are 5 classes: supports, tanks, mages, warriors, and celerity heroes. Each of these heroes will benefit your team in a huge way. Now, supports, from their name, provide a buff to your allies. So this can be either through healing, energy, secondary stats, shields, stuns, and so forth. Essentially, most teams are made up to 2 to 3 supports per team throughout the entire arena and campaign teams. Additionally, tanks provide a slightly similar role to support. However, their role is more about taking damage and allowing their allies and teammates to complete their specific roles. So for example, Lucius over here, he can provide a significant amount of healing and shields. However, he struggles to take a damage. However, tanks such as Arthur can take a significant amount of damage and provide a lot of buffs for any allies standing behind them. And then there are tanks such as Grizzle, who can deal a significant amount of damage because they can essentially scale off the enemy's stats, as well as providing a significant amount of distraction, stuns, and damage reduction to their specific allies. Then there are the 3 damage classes. These are the warriors, who get up close and personal with the enemies in order to deal their damage and use their abilities. Then there are mages, who deal damage from afar, and usually they are mostly nukers, essentially doing a lot of damage in a short period of time. Additionally, some of them can provide a significant amount of control to your team through various effects such as stuns, charms, and so forth. And then there are the Celerity Heroes. These heroes are broken up into both the melee and the ranged types. So Cecilia over here is a melee Celerity Hero, and Gwyneth over here is also a Celerity Hero, but she shoots her arrows from afar, dealing the damage that she does. And essentially, you should try and figure out how you should do the best team using what you currently have in your roster. So this should be made up of heroes as follows. So I'm currently using 1 support, Silas, who provides a significant amount of healing and sustain to my allies. Then I'm using 2 control heroes, essentially a mage, Odin, and Pharrell, my celerity hero. Odin provides a decent stun, removes enemies' energy, and is essentially an extremely powerful mage. And Pharrell can essentially stun 3 heroes at a time. This allows my main damage dealer to be able to deal with the enemies through his ultimate, being Eins. And then there's Lucius, and he acts as to provide shields for my team so that they can survive and use their respective abilities. Now, your teams will be different, and I would recommend looking up formations and what are the best ways of building teams in order to fight both in the campaign, PvP, and various other events. The next thing is players leveled up too many heroes at the same time. Essentially, a lot of beginning players will level up many legendary heroes. And this is a problem because these heroes are capped by their level. Because elite heroes are capped to level 100, elite plus 120, legendary 140, legendary plus 160, mythic to 180, and mythic plus to 200. And then ascended, one ascended hero that's 240. However, once you have 5 ascended heroes, then you can go way above this cap. Now, this plays a significant role as you essentially get stuck if you are not able to ascend these heroes past their specific level cap. Now, as you can see here, my main damage dealer is a couple of levels higher than my normal heroes. This essentially allows me to power level and essentially focus all my resources into my main hero. This includes items such as signature item, furniture, engravings, and so forth. And this signature item significantly boosts the hero's abilities and damage. In some cases, this gives the heroes new abilities, or in, for example, my Irons' case, this removes the cooldown when he uses his ultimate. Now, I would also recommend that players equip their heroes with the correct relic. So, Irons in this case would want a damage relic. So, this can be either Blade or Duro's Core, so that he can either ult faster or deal more damage. The same goes for other heroes. It is best to equip them with the relevant relic that will boost their effectiveness in whatever event they are currently faced in. Next is gear. I would recommend putting your best gear on your 5 top heroes, or the heroes that you are constantly using. I would use the best gear that you have on them. Additionally, I would not buy any gear from the guild store unless it is mythic gear, because legendary gear can be easily acquired and be replaced relatively quickly in the later part of the game. Mythic gear, however, is very rare and can sometimes drop from AFK rewards. Now, it is always important to use your resources wisely. So this can be from using your guild coins, hero coins, lab coins, and challenger coins. So this is in the form of buying the correct gear when you need it most, only buying the purple stones from the barracks store, as these other rewards are not worth it. And then from the labyrinth store, I would only recommend buying Arthur and Wukong up until you have unlocked signature items for dimensionals. Then you keep on buying those, or you keep on buying the red emblems for any hero that is a faction hero or celestial Arpeggian. From the challenger store, I would highly recommend going for Leonardo or Merlin, depending on whether you need a support or damage dealer. And once you have finished those, you can easily go for any of the top dimensional heroes, celestial Arpeggians from above. I do not recommend going for any of the 4 faction heroes, as they are not worth it compared to the amount of coins that you get and the value that they provide to your team. The same goes for the labyrinth tokens. I will not buy anything other from here unless you needed to ascend one of your heroes. Now, the other major important part using this resource is events that require you to exchange hero coins, guild coins, labyrinth coins, or challenger coins in for these specific dimensional heroes. Now, every couple of months, a new dimensional gets released where you can exchange these resources for them. Essentially, having a bit of a stockpile allows you to essentially plan ahead and to easily buy these heroes when they get released. The next thing I would recommend is joining a guild and doing the guild hunts as soon as they are available to you. So, Riz and Soren come on a very frequent basis if you are in an active guild, and I would recommend choosing the best teams for those respective bosses. So one of the main damage dealers of these two is Saurus, and I would recommend getting as high as the ascended Saurus as you can in order to be able to deal a significant amount of damage to both of these bosses. Next, I would recommend doing the Twisted Realm. This allows you to get Twisted Essence, and the higher you rank, the more you will get. Additionally, this Twisted Essence will help you level up your outer tree, and this outer tree essentially allows you to get a lot of base stats and secondary stats. As you have a look through all of these give you a lot of accuracy, life leech, for example, for warriors. For mages, it gives you crit dodge, and so on for each respective class. Now, these are the 5 classes, and each of them require investment in order for these heroes to work at their most optimal level. Now, each time you ascend a hero, this will increase the max level of your respective branches. So currently I'm level 17, and this allows me to level my branches all the way to level 7. The higher this is ascended, the higher your branches will be. The next thing that I would recommend is doing all the resources generating events in the game. This includes bounties that refresh on a daily basis, and you can get a significant amount of rewards if you stay consistently doing them every single day. Additionally, King's Tower gives you a lot of gold, dust, diamonds, summoning scrolls, amplifying emblems, and so forth. Additionally, you need more teams to deal with the specific faction towers, so you'll need a full team for Lightbearers, Maulers, Graveborn, and Wilders. And once you've reached chapter 30, both Celestials and Hypergenes will be unlocked. And additionally, Arena. Now, Arena generates for you a couple of Challenger coins, and additionally, from normal Arena of Heroes, this gives you a small amount of resources that are crucial when starting a brand new account. The next thing that I would highly recommend that when you start is completing these peaks of times when they become available, as this will significantly boost your progress and give you extremely powerful relics to boost your heroes even further. In this case, this peaks of time will give me Chalice, and this will significantly boost the tankiness of my specific heroes that I place it on. The same goes for Wandering Balloon, Trials of God, which all offer a similar reward and a similar relic to when completing it. Now, starter accounts should also complete Forest Mania, and this will give them a significant amount of summoning scrolls, faction scrolls, and an elite copy of Chimera. Additionally, this will give them a vast amount of EXP, gold, dust, and diamonds, as this is fantastic for both starter and late game accounts. So from the store, I would recommend buying the dust for diamonds. This can be either the crates, the 8-hour crates, 3 of them for 300 diamonds. That is extremely high value for a late game account. Additionally, I would buy the amplifying or the primordial emblems once you've unlocked them for your damage dealers and your teams. And I would always buy the Poe coins for gold and the engraving essence for gold as well. Additionally, if you have spare diamonds, I would also recommend buying the red cores and Poe coins. And the new edition, you can also buy the time emblem tokens in order to stargaze awakened heroes. So when you're completing events that offer, for example, choice heroes, red chests, fodder, and various other excellent rewards, I would always recommend going for red chests. However, if you do not have your first mythic hero, being in this case over here, then I would recommend getting the fodder, blue fodder, in order to ascend a hero and get the specific mythic hero. However, I would even push this further to get 5 ascended heroes as fast as possible in order to raise your resonating crystal past the level 240. And once you've done this, I would fully invest into the resources that you need the most, either red chests, Poe coins, engravings, Duras fragments, or the specific Celestial Hypogean from the event. If you're also starting a new account, I also highly recommend doing the Solemn Vow event. Links in the description explaining how it works and how you can benefit from it. Also, I would fill up your friends with guild members or any other people in order to get high-tiered mercenaries so that you can use them in various events in the game, as your friends will have a variety of maxed out heroes, both with signature item and furniture, and all of these are invaluable and will have a massive effect on your progress in the game. Additionally, I also recommend Garrisoning Heroes, as this will boost your overall power of your account, and some of these heroes are completely game breaking when you get them. But a video in this description will tell you all about this great feature and how to use it. So if you liked the video, like, comment and subscribe.